We're gonna go ahead and do a get ready with me slash story time. As you guys know, my child will be in the background. I don't think I'm gonna go ahead and bring her into my videos anytime soon, especially after seeing those Epstein files videos, whatever, real or not. People are fucking weird, and I just rather not expose my daughter to social media right now. So because of that, I'm not going to go ahead and bring my daughter into these videos anymore. But with that being said, this video is going to be a little bit different. I'm not going to do my makeup. I'm actually going to do some skincare because it is Sunday. This is the day that I allow my face to rest. I hydrate my face a lot with the Mario spray and the Pond's lotion, but my friend chose to give me a little bit of skincare. I have skincare, like for example, this one here. Let me show you. I have this Clinique one where it has like different steps, I believe, like to wash off the makeup, to hydrate for the under eyes and everything. It's rare when I choose to use those just because, like I said, I feel like my skin is so used to just my two products that if I mess with it and I apply something else, I know I'm for sure gonna break out. But I'm gonna go ahead and step out of my comfort zone, and my friend gifted me this e.l.f. skincare product, and we're gonna go ahead and be applying that today. So I can go ahead and hydrate on this Super Bowl Sunday, and I'm gonna go ahead and be giving you guys my little kidnapping story. So yeah, stay tuned. So let's start off with how this whole chaos of a story started to happen. The only thing I'm gonna go ahead and do is just set this straight here in front of me. That way I know like what steps to be applying first. I believe is their Holy Hydration Kit. And if you guys see a lot of ojeras under me today, more than usual, my baby has been sick. She's been fighting a throat infection, and I've been having her on meds. That's why you guys don't see her right here anymore, because I put her to sleep. She was feeling a little fuzzy, so she's taking a little nap. But she's getting better. But, you know, as a mama, you have to wake up every few minutes, every 30 minutes to make sure she's okay and she doesn't spike with a fever. But, yeah. So, let's start off with this story. I'm going to apply the eye cream first. The under eye cream. So, this was like about 2 to 3 years ago when this happened. I was going to visit my family up in Palmdale, and it was already late at night. So I was kind of like, do I really want to go right now? Can this wait? But I just wanted to get it over with. So I chose to go out there. And if you're from the Los Angeles area, you know that there's Los Angeles Crest. You could take the 14th freeway, or you could take the 15th freeway. Usually the 14th freeway is your best bet going towards that area, because it's not as dark or whatever. But my little self, because I wanted to get there faster, and it is like, I think it saves you like 30 minutes when you go through Los Angeles Crest, I chose to go through Los Angeles Crest. So I told my daughter's dad that I was gonna go up there and I was gonna take Los Angeles Crest. So he told me, if you want, I'll go ahead and meet up with you and make sure that your tires are fine and everything's good for you to go, since you're going to go up there, and we'll go up there with you. We, meaning him and his brother. His brother was going to go with him. And I was like, okay. He's like, I'll go ahead and drive you up there, and then once we get close to your family's house, I'll go ahead and come back with my brother. And I was like, okay. So I meet up with him at a gas station so he can make sure that my tires are fine and whatnot. And I arrived there first, so I park in front of the mini mart. There's a gas station and then the mini mart. I park in front of the mini mart facing the actual mini mart, and there was a truck next to me facing the gas pumps. So I'm facing this way and the guy's facing this way on my right side. And again, we're at a gas station. Why do I have to worry about who the hell's there, right? But this is so you guys can be self-aware of your surroundings. And as soon as you guys get in your car, lock that crap, because you guys just don't know who is paying attention to you guys. Maybe you're not paying attention, but someone's paying attention to you. So I was parked, and I got on my phone. My car was locked. I turned it off, and I was waiting for my daughter's dad to arrive. And I got on my phone. And as I'm on my phone, I kind of noticed that a car gets there on my left side. A truck gets there on my left side, and I kind of glance, and he's on his phone. And again, I think nothing of it. We're at a gas station. So whatever, I get on my phone. I'm on my phone, scrolling, whatever. And because it's dark, it's late at night. This was like around 11:30, midnight. And all the lights in my car, well, everything's off. So the reflection from the light from my phone, when you look up, you can see me. You can see my face because it's dark in there, and the reflection of my phone is reflecting my face. So I kind of glance up because I feel like someone got off the car. And when I look up, I made contact with the guy. I made eye contact with the guy on my left side. Like, he got off his truck and he went towards the front of my vehicle, and I kind of glance up and we make eye contact, but I look down and I kept looking through my phone. And as I'm paying attention, he's walking in front of my car towards the truck that's on my right side. They start talking, I don't know about what, and I'm on the phone. I text my daughter's dad, and I'm just like, hey, like, are you almost here? And then he's like, yeah, I'm pulling up with my brother. So he's all like, go towards the air pump so I can make sure that your air is fine and we can just head out. I was like, okay. So I kind of reverse, and then I go back into the air pump, and I park right there. They're filling up the tires, making sure everything's fine. And his brother's like, oh, I want Carl's Jr. Let's go get Carl's Jr. before we head up there. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. So we head out to Carl's Jr. And I'm going to go ahead and add the face cream. So we head out to Carl's Jr. and he orders whatever. And I was parked on the parking spaces because I wasn't going to order food. I just went with them. So as he's ordering his food, I'm waiting, and we head out. He texts me. He's like, hey, let's go already. So we start heading out. We got on the freeway. I believe we got on the 2 freeway. So we got on the 2 freeway, and Los Angeles Crest exit comes up right there. So you can get on the Crest. And we're driving, we're on the freeway. And because it's so late at night, there's not a lot of cars in the freeway. So whatever is there, like, it's very noticeable of what they're doing, right? So as I'm driving, I'm looking at my rearview mirror, and I go to my left side, and the car behind me goes to the left. He's at a distance still from me, but I could still see what he's doing. So when I go on my left lane, he goes to my left side. And I'm just like, what the hell, am I tripping? So then when I go to my right, I notice that he goes to his right side also. And I'm just like, what the hell is this guy following me? So I call my daughter's dad, and I tell him, hey, like, I don't know if it's me, but I feel like the car behind me is following me. And then he's like, yeah, I think so too. He's like, once you get off on Los Angeles Crest, if he gets off with us, go in front of me, because he was in front of me and I was behind him. He's like, go in front of me, pull to your right. That way I can be in front of him, and then you can be in front of me. And I was like, okay. So we're driving a little bit more, like, I think like a mile and a half still to get to Los Angeles Crest. And once we get off Los Angeles Crest, tell me why this car gets off with us. And I'm just like, oh my God, like, this guy is really following me. And he's all like, yeah, he's following you. He's like, get on your right side, and then I'm going to go in front of him. So I get off, and once he gets off, I go to my right. My daughter's dad gets behind me. I get in front of him, and they come to a complete stop. Like, the vehicle that was behind me stops as soon as he saw all that. He stops, and then my daughter's dad and his brother reverse their car to get close to that truck. And then as he gets off, since he still has me on speakerphone, like through the call that I had called him, he's talking smack to the guy. He's like, hey, are you following us? Like, you know, because we were all going together. He's like, are you following us, or are you following my girlfriend? Like, we've been noticing that you've been right behind us, and in every lane you tend to move with us, you know, like, what's up with that? He told them in Spanish. He's like, ¿nos está siguiendo o qué? ¿Por qué está tan apegado al carro de mi novia, you know? And he's like, no, yo no los estoy siguiendo. Es que, he's like, ustedes van para Sacramento. So then my daughter's dad told him, like, nosotros no vamos para Sacramento. ¿Cómo se pone a seguir a la gente pensando que van al mismo destino que usted va? You know, no se pone a pensar, ella no va, nosotros no vamos para ese destino. He's like, get the fuck out of here before I call the cops, because your intentions were not good intentions, you know? So he got in his car. He's like, no, I don't want no problems. And he got in his car and he turned around, like he busted like a bitch to go back. You guys, when he busted a bitch, have in mind that even though I still have my daughter's dad on the phone, I'm still looking at the rearview mirror because I can see them like kind of arguing through there. You guys, when this guy busted a bitch, tell me why it was a truck on my right side. Like, God knows what intentions they freaking had, like, because they saw me alone. You know, when I got there, I was by myself. This was before I even had my daughter. I wasn't even pregnant. So they seen me vulnerable, you can say, because I was literally by myself. They didn't think that they came with me, like they were following me, because again, they were in front of me. So you guys have to be very cautious of who's following you guys, who is paying attention to you guys as soon as you guys pull up to a gas station, a market, groceries, anything, because people are scary. Like, you guys have to be very cautious of your surroundings, because if I wouldn't have been paying attention to the cars that were there when I got there, like, I wouldn't have been able to identify the fact that this man was like looking at me since I had arrived. God knows what they were planning on doing with me. So I got to my family's house and I was just like, oh my God, never again will I come out here this late. It's so scary. And it just put me in a state of mind where now everywhere, if I was cautious before, I'm just like 100 times more cautious, you know, and just so many things are going on. Like, you know, I see like that one lady that had her kid, I don't know if he was like 3 or 4 years old, on his cart. She was shopping and some freaking crazy lady stabbed him. Like, all of that. People are so crazy nowadays that they just, I don't know. This is why I told you guys in my last video, we have so much unhealed people in this world that harm our innocent babies. And, you know, just be cautious of everything you guys do. And it's okay if you're overprotective over your child, over yourself, over your surroundings. Like, this world is scary right now, and we just need to have each other's back 100%. But that's my little story that I wanted to tell you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, you know, a little something different. I'm gonna go ahead and laminate my eyebrows next weekend, and I'm gonna get my lashes done as well. I used to do them a lot, but I kind of took a break after I had my daughter. I'll be honest with you, I just completely let myself go in a way because I was fully focused on my baby. But, you know, this is gonna motivate me to, you know, take care of myself a little bit more. And I'm easing myself back into this social media stuff again. And I have another video coming up for you guys. I will be cooking on that video because it is a meal that my mom used to cook for us when I was younger. And it's one of her recipes that I enjoy making for myself. It's like, I can literally eat this all week. I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that for our next video and explain to you guys my healing process with her and how I reached out to her and how we started talking again, and etc., and how everything went about, because I had years without talking to her. So yeah, if you guys have any unhealed wounds with your mom or your dad or any family member, and you guys feel like my video may be something that will encourage you guys to take that step, stay tuned for that one, because that one's going to be very interesting and probably long as hell. I don't know if it's going to be like a 1-step or 2-step, but it will be long. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my little almost got kidnapped in Los Angeles Crest, and I will see you guys soon, and enjoy your Sunday. Bye. See you soon.